If your keyboard is acting crazy, typing by itself, or keys are stuck, relax. I'll show you step by step how to turn off the laptop's built-in keyboard and use an external one instead. Let's begin. Since the keyboard is typing random letters and we can't really use it, we're just going to turn on the on-screen keyboard and keep going. This will let us type normally while we fix the problem. So first, we're going to head over to the Windows Start menu. Inside that menu, we need to find the Settings icon, because that's where we'll access all the system options we'll be using. So once we're inside the system settings, we're going to look for a section called Accessibility. You'll find it on the left side of the window. Now, in the middle of this window, you'll see all the accessibility tools. We just scroll down a bit until we find the section called Keyboard. Once you see it, go ahead and click on it to continue. Inside this menu, you're going to see different keyboard accessibility settings. What we're looking for is the option that says On-Screen Keyboard. Just switch it on, and Windows will pop up a virtual keyboard that you can use without needing the physical one. Since we want to disable the laptop's built-in keyboard because it's acting up, we'll use the on-screen keyboard to access the device manager. That way we can continue working normally with our external keyboard. So to continue, we're going to go to the Windows Start menu and use the search bar. Just type Device Manager, and when it shows up in the results, go ahead and click the one with that exact name. Once we're here, Windows will open a window showing all the devices connected to the system. What we're looking for is the section called Keyboards. After clicking it, the system will reveal the list of keyboards that are currently installed and functioning. So usually, if you're using an external keyboard, you'll notice two entries here. One of them will be HID keyboard device, which refers to the external USB keyboard. The other will be standard PS2 keyboard, and that one is your laptop's built-in keyboard, the one that's giving us trouble. In this situation, we need to focus on the device labeled Standard PS2 Keyboard. This entry represents the laptop's internal keyboard, which is the component currently malfunctioning. Alright, so we're going to click on the keyboard that's giving us trouble and right-click it to open the menu. From there, we choose Properties. Once that window opens, we go to the Driver tab and select Update Driver to continue. So in this window, we're going to pick the second option, the one that lets us search for drivers on our PC. Once the next screen appears, scroll down and choose the option at the bottom. After that, make sure to uncheck the box that says Show Compatible Hardware, because we want the full list of drivers to show up. So here's the key part. Since what we want is to disable the laptop's keyboard, we're going to select a driver that isn't the recommended one. By installing a driver that isn't meant for the keyboard, Windows detects the incompatibility and disables the keyboard to prevent issues. Once we choose the driver, Windows is going to pop up a warning. It will tell us that the laptop's keyboard will be disabled because the driver doesn't match. That's exactly what we want, so we just click Accept and let it finish. After the process completes, the internal keyboard will be turned off and those random key presses will stop while you use your external keyboard without any issues.